Welcome back to Anno 117. We're playing the highest difficulty possible. Really hard, not gonna lie. Don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see previous episodes, because we're surviving. I would say we're even thriving. In the last few episodes, we focused on Latium, getting our 2 islands really advanced. We have aqueducts, shrines, and many others. And it's time to go back over here to Albion, our second region based on the Celtic world. We had built a very small city over here. We had even gotten to the second tier with the smith over there. Those smiths, you can make cheese, and this is why we're coming back to Albion, is because we actually need cheese for Latium. So we're gonna definitely make that production of cheese. We're also going to create a city that should be a lot bigger than this, should have a villa, should be protected and all of this, right? So let's get going. We do have, by the way, 1 military ship, so it's not like we're completely defenseless. But yeah, as soon as, you know, when you don't have a villa like this, it's easy to lose your island. So we're gonna go and build one, I think right away, to be honest. It's gonna, oh, we can't, sorry. We need 75 smiths. So let's get going, increasing, you know, the city significantly. Yes, that's fine. This is going to expand like that. Okay, so you go around. I'm gonna go here, there, and here, and we're gonna continue. So for now, we have, you know, Bardic Earth over here. We have also the market that is over there. The market is in range perfect. The earth also pretty good range. So we're gonna expand now on this side. And let's go up, up. I'm using, I know, a lot of wood right now, but it's free. Oh, oops, wrong button. My bad. So it's R. Put the road. I really love that. Great quality of life improvements. Okay, so let's unpause so we can start remaking wood. We could also potentially buy a bit of wood. So let's send my ship over here to this guy. The procurator is selling some wood. Okay, and in the meantime, let's continue to expand. We're gonna need, you know, the right productions. We have unlocked over here the Medicis, so that's great for health. My health is actually negative, so that is something we're gonna want to place. Great. Actually, I'm thinking maybe we put it more over here. If I put it there, everybody is in range. So let's go up. This is going to cost resources we don't have yet. Oh, including some tiles, which we can't even make yet. But I could bring some from the Latium region, right? Slash, maybe we can even buy them here. Let's check. So we have money right now. Money is not, yeah, we can buy it here. So we'll buy some wood, we'll buy some tile, because yeah, it's gonna take a bit of time, you know, to come from Albion. So easier. On the other hand, what we probably want to start is this one here. Oh, we're moving to tier 3 of population, so that's gonna be even more problems for some of these. We've unlocked also the custodies for happiness, and so we can see where we're gonna place that one. The range is slightly smaller, so it's more, I think, putting 2, like 1 on this side and then 1 on that side. Okay, so I was saying we probably want to start making those second tier population of materials. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it. This is a terrible name. This is all in the marshland except this one. There is no, you know, reason to put it away from something, so let's go. We're gonna go with the mud. Put it over here. And then we have gathering read. This requires 140, so let's go. This is exactly why I had put it there, so we have space. Add something here. Oh, I think I calculated really well. So that's gonna help us really start that production. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, we may need a second one on this one, but that's not too bad. I see there is a ransom demand as always. He wants, you know, to keep 40,000. Are you crazy? No, that's never happening. He may attack us, but I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay, we've arrived here. That's great. Let's buy all of this while we're here. It does cost some money. It's not too bad, to be honest. Okay. Good. So we're gonna do this. We need a bit of resource. We may want to add a few more population just on the outskirts. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Now let's see our productions. We're obviously gonna need to increase production of pretty much everything probably. Yes. So we need 3 of these now. So we have 1 here. Here we don't have access to the sea. In the future we can have 1 there. I think for now... Oh, there is 1 also on this side. But yeah, for now I think it's just gonna be simple. Put it here. It's not gonna give me a great bonus, but at least it's pretty easy to place. On the other hand, for the eels, that's gonna be in the marshland, so more somewhere over here. That should be fine. Oh, we're missing wood. Okay, so I need to wait for that. Okay, then production of shoes. This is where you want to make sure you put them... Oh, did we not make shoes before? Oh, we did not. We were only making the tunics. Okay, because the shoes give you happiness only. And happiness is not actually a problem right now, to be honest. So maybe we don't make it anytime soon. On the other hand, we will definitely want to make some of these. So here we have a great coverage on this side. So let's add it on that side there. Oh, something's happening. There's a rebellion. Wow. The emperor mobilized their army against the rebels. The governor started a rebellion. The emperor's fleet is on its way and will come in multiple waves. It is unclear if the onslaught can be ever overcome. Yes, so are we going to basically help this guy? And then the emperor will also ask us, we're gonna stay neutral, or we're gonna say we're gonna help the emperor. I'm just gonna keep it neutral, and hopefully nobody is too mad at me. Like, this guy may not be so happy, but at least he's not too mad, I think. Okay, we have not the resources yet here. I've been building for 2 hours. Yes, I'm just continuing, you know, after the last episode, recording directly at the same time. So I need a bit of resource. We're gonna need also to place M farm, which we could place over here, or maybe we just place here in the corner, because I don't think we're gonna be able to build a lot of things here. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then maybe I keep... So that way I can still put a building here, another one there if need be. Okay, so I don't know if that's gonna be enough at all, to be honest. No, it's not gonna be enough. We're gonna need 3. 3 of each, actually. Okay, so we have covered on this side. We haven't covered on that side. That's what we're gonna do now. And maybe actually I just put it here. I think we're gonna put a couple of houses there, though. And let's see if there's enough space to cover this. Yeah, basically we're only missing 4. So if we want to be really pedantic, maybe I just delete one of these. Okay, but it can work also without, you know, as many. I'm gonna put it like this. And this way we have space for just 1 of these. Where's the health? Oh, no. If we want this one, we need heal just one tile. And this is because I'm really low on health, right? So while fire is the problem in Italy, health is the problem here because it rains all the time. I think that's the problem. Okay, so still waiting for the ship. Here it is. Perfect. Let's deliver all of those resources. Build this, that. An upgrade here. We're gonna start with the. Actually, I'm gonna start with that and this. Okay, and then which one should we do first? A good question. Health. Oh, we're in positive of health thanks to that one, I guess. Plus this one, yeah. Thanks to those two, we are in positive on health, so that's great. And we still have, yeah, we don't have a lot of wood left. I'm still producing wood, right? Not dreaming. Yes, we're producing wood, just not a lot. And in terms of my productions, we've started to increase. For example, cockles is enough, but the other ones, yeah, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more. Even the eels, we're gonna need a third one. So I'm thinking this is probably somewhere over here with the road going on the side. Back in Albion, we can see the Emperor has actually arrived. This is his fleet, not his fleet. I think I have other fleets, but it's one of them at least. Quite a few ships, and they have even catapults on them. See, it is and catapults that are trying to destroy, I guess, these walls over there. There is also an army that has arrived already on site. Is that, yeah, there's also an army over here from the Emperor. So I don't know if it's a good time to actually try to just take over this guy. Because he doesn't seem to have that much defense, but he does have many islands, right? So maybe I take over this one, but then he has many others to kill us with. So that wouldn't be so great, to be honest. It's a bit strange that the Emperor didn't attack from this side. So here he has some defenses. This is where you also see the AI is not always being so smart, right? There's one army on this side, and instead of attacking, they're just staying here. And now a lot of the troops have arrived and are destroying, you know, they've destroyed the villa, so they're conquering this island. In the meantime, let's continue to expand, you know, over here on our side. We've made some good progress. We've made some good progress. Let's check it out. We are positive over here. Yeah, we're positive everywhere as long as it's working. We are not positive on mud, but that's not the end of the world. And yeah, 4 over here, so all good. So that is good. That is good with this. As I said, we're in positive. Oh, this is why it wasn't. Let me actually do that. And we're going to connect it here. And then in the future, we can expand more over here. There's still quite a bit of space. Okay, so that should be now working fine. Yes, perfect. So with this, right, we have nice workforce. We can start upgrading more of those houses. Let's go with these ones over here. Oh, there is a quest. Can you spare a bit of iron for a festival? I mean, I don't know if I have any, but if I have any, I guess I'll give you some. Because I don't think we're making any iron yet. Sorry, over here, like I haven't even unlocked this. We need 75 smiths. So, and I don't have the iron fertility on this island. Can I buy iron? Yeah, I don't think so. We're gonna need basically to send it. Now there's no timing, so I guess we can send it from Albion. Not Albion, Latium, sorry. I mean. So this is slowly but surely, as you can see, being conquered. Right. There is sometimes a bit of defenses. Here it is. But it's getting there. It's getting there. The defenses are being over attacked. So yes, if we look at this island here, we should be making some iron. Yes, we have 100 here, so I'll send a ship. There it is, I brought the ship. I'm also going to give it some wood because we were low on wood, remember? And we're going to send 30, no need, or maybe let's send 40, just in case we need a bit more. Send ship to Albion, to our main island. Where are you? I don't remember giving it any name. This is me. Okay, so that's gonna be some good progress over here. Going back to Albion, like we mentioned before, the key thing for us now is to have more of those smiths so that we can do some of those new productions, like the cheese over here. So this cheese will give happiness if it's close to houses, so let's definitely try to fit them. It is a pretty strange shape, unfortunately, so doesn't feel great to put it over here, but we can put one there, and then in the future maybe one on the other side, because I don't know, we're gonna need some for the Latium too, so actually maybe one here and then in the future one over there. Okay, then we're gonna need some orch. This is actually 2 minutes, so one of these is enough, but as you can see, very negative on health, so we want to put this in the middle of nowhere if possible. This needs to be in the marshland, so yeah, I didn't realize. So we're gonna put it, and I could potentially put it right at the end, but I think that's not very realistic. Let's just put it somewhere over here. It's a pretty big range. We may need, actually, sorry, let's do something slightly different. We're going to start expanding over here, so we can have also a warehouse there. Okay, and then we can put this here. Yes, it's going to, you know, okay, have maybe in range the warehouse, but that's fine. It's not a lot. It's just a warehouse. Yeah, actually, let's go like this. So yeah, totally in range. It does need 5 pastures, so let's go start filling them. And I put a second one there, here, yes, and then 2 here, and then we're gonna need 1 more. Okay, done. So that production should get started, and we should start making cheese, which my people here hopefully will like, but also, so this is this one here, right? But also important for Albion. So that may be our first cross region sanding. Also see we had a barn, sorry, bottom. We had a barn on this side, we didn't put one on that side. And at the beginning it was important because we didn't really have a lot of money and things, but I think now we should probably place one. And it's not a great, I think we're going to place it here, unfortunately. Okay, so let's delete this one and place it here, because that way we're covering pretty much everything in my city. And we can have a road here, and then we can continue to expand on this side, right? The whole point is we have the market here pretty much covered, and we can continue to expand on this side when we want to. Okay, what else? Oh, we had 10 resources here. So this ship here is way too big to transport just cheese. We should try to get like a small ship here. What do we have? We probably want a military one, actually. The problem is that costs a lot of people to maintain a military ship. This one has a really good defense though, so it could be good. Okay, 22,000, I mean, we almost have 300,000, so that's fine. But yeah, we're talking about 29 people. What is the other one I had over here? This one was 23. Oh, this is one from the other region actually. Can I change its workforce? No, it cannot be changed to the workforce here. Okay, well that's fine. We'll keep it like this. And I think, like I said, we'll use this ship here, 29 of tier 1 and we're gonna start sending the cheese to Albion. So here is cheese. We obviously need to make sure. Oh, actually 50, that's not good. Let's change to all goods, say 100. And then we just need to make sure for that we keep a bit of stock. Yes. Actually, maybe for this one, we're gonna say sell even higher. We need to make sure we don't sell these ones. Sell when it's above 100, that's okay. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. So when, I mean, we don't even need to wait for the ship to arrive. We can just take this and then we're gonna say, create a trade route between this island here and my main capital here. This is going to be sending cheese. And for now, it's the only thing it's gonna do. In the future, maybe it will do something else. The good thing is the parrot is all the way down, so we should hopefully not get parrots. As you can see here, that has been vassalized by the emperor. Let's check it in a second. So establish this route. Perfect, so this is working. I don't know if we've started yet. No, I don't think we've started yet that production. This one started slowly. So we're gonna start making this cheese and it's gonna be sent to the New World. To Italy. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look over here. So we indeed have an island that is now part of the emperor, and he's built something pretty big. Something pretty big. So that's the governor. The troops are still there. I don't know why this guy did that, to be honest. He still has quite a lot of islands, but if we look at the diplomacy tab over here, he probably lost quite a bit of power with this. Yeah, look, economic power, we are now officially stronger than him. He has tons of army and naval power, but still, on economy alone, we are actually stronger than him now. In the meantime, big news in Albion. Neferneru has actually taken over this island over here. He now has 3 islands, all around me. This used to be, I guess, the this one. Right? She lost it, so we can look. Actually, our economic power is indeed very low. She has also very little of army and naval power. Wow, is she gonna be the first to die before me? Look at Albion, you know, over here. She still has 2 islands. There's a bit of troops. How many? Yeah, there's a couple of towers for sure. So it's not like she doesn't have any defenses at all. But she doesn't have that much either. I mean, especially if you look at this island here. Okay, there's quite a few towers. But I don't see any army protecting this island. Wow. So yes, it could be that she loses this. I feel the emperor is still attacking also this guy. So he's losing more islands with time. That's funny, but I'm gonna continue just focusing on my own thing. Speaking of which, no, that's not my own thing. My own thing is over here. I see there is a quest from Max. I've been thinking we're a bit wimpy when it comes to warfare. Okay, maybe you should be training. So what is the quest? Sails to Max with some combat ready ship to start a mock-up battle. Okay, I mean I only have 1, but maybe we do that. Or maybe I buy a military ship. No, this is not a military ship. Okay, maybe I should buy one. Let's see. What do you sell here? That's a military ship. That's the same we bought last time. So let's do that because I have definitely some enemies and I have a bit of workforce. So let's send this ship over here. And when it arrives, we take both of them and we go to max. In the meantime, let me also show you that we're making enough cheese. I mean, obviously we're making enough cheese for this island over here. We're consuming very little. The key thing is, are we making enough also for Albion? Right? And yes, we are. Okay, that is perfect. We're making enough. So that means, you know, this over here is gonna start storing more and more of cheese. And when it reaches this minimum stock or above the minimum stock of 10, then we're gonna start sending some to the old world, to Latium. In the meantime, let's continue to expand over here, right? We finished on the first food, but let's see if we can make some beer too. So, oh, maybe let's build that first actually. So this is happiness, health, and prestige. Okay, and as you can see, it can cover pretty well. It's a big building, but it can cover pretty big space. And then we have the Phantom to give us the belief as well as a bit of knowledge. Now this one is a bit smaller, so maybe we're gonna have two, but at the same time it's also a strange size. So I'm thinking for this, maybe for now I'll just put one on this side. So it is, we have, you know, Phantom providing quite a bit of belief. I've chosen Neptune, maybe in the future will change, but we have Neptune on this island here because that helps with, you know, the corals, in the future seashells, also the oyster. There's quite a few things here that no, wait, yeah, why does it say set patrons? I already set it, right? Oh, here it is. This is the other islands in Latium, but in Albion, yes, I chose Neptune, so it's increasing slowly but surely. That's great. That's great. I see we also have a quest here. Okay, the Jewish community requests an exemption from all rituals. No. They are willing to negotiate. They're a permitted religion. Okay. So they should either give me more tribute, which means the recruitment speed, and there is 10,000. Okay. What is that? The reputation with our emperor will increase slightly. Here we get more prestige. Huh. I mean, it's a good question. I think we want to make sure the emperor doesn't really attack us, and we have money, so prestige looks like a good idea. Okay, so that's done. All good. We're in positive over here. We have a procession actually that has started over here, a festival. Love it. And speaking of which, we still haven't received the iron yet. We can go to the map over here, the world map, and we'll be able to see this ship over here that is coming, and this one. Okay, they're still pretty far basically. So let's continue with what's going on. Let's continue with Albion. As we said, we're gonna look at the beer now. So beer, it's gonna require some barley. We have that fertility. Then we're gonna put in malt house. We're gonna put it in brewery. We will need some charcoal. So let's see where we have. Here we have some trees on this side. Perfect. Up. Connect that here. We do need a warehouse because I'm sure this is too far. Now it's in range. Perfect. This will give us a problem with fire safety. Okay, but how? I mean, can we can still do this when we get to status 4, or in the meantime I guess I can do that one. Let's just get a bit let's see, anywhere. It's a bit small. If I do this, we're at plus 28. Maybe on this side we'll put 1, 2. Okay, that way I can still put this inside, you know, place and not be too worried like here. Get, for example, here it is. It's not too many buildings, but we get a bit of money and we don't have a fire problem. That's the main thing. This one we can put anywhere. So let's go, let's put it maybe here. And then barley, this is 1 minute. So for now, we'll probably only put 1. In the future, maybe we'll go with 2. I'm going to put it, it's a good question. We've covered this place, we haven't covered on this side. Maybe that's what we do now. Okay. Because, you know, this is not like I'll do many things over here. So I think that makes sense. Done. So, is that gonna be enough? Let's check it out. Now we need to unpause, wait for it to start a bit. Let's actually accelerate just a bit. See it. Okay, should be totally fine. Let's go see this festival over here. Wow. Can I join you guys? It's a festival for Neptune. Yes, I'm directing the festival. Oh, the festival is ending. So, my ships have arrived over here. So let's go to max to do a fake battle somehow. Let's do that fake battle. Win it. Win it. It's nice that they're selling ships because now we have quite a lot of money, but you still need the workforce. That's the big change versus anno 1800. Now it's not just about build, like the resources to build, it's the resources to maintain. That's the challenge. Okay, we've arrived. We need to be a bit closer, I think. Let's see. Okay, it is. So, oh, okay, the battle is already starting. So we're gonna try to put ourselves in the middle of both of them. One is already done, and we're gonna lose one ship, I think, unless we can escape quickly. No, we lost one. That's fine. That's also kind of why I bought another one. And done. Oh, actually we get the ship back. That's funny. Oh, there's gonna be a next wave. Okay. Oh wait, no, actually. I thought this was a new ship for me, but no, this is 2 new ships for him. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna win at the end. But yeah, there's 2 enemy ships here, so I don't think we should do that battle until we get another one, which is when we can buy another one. I don't think we're gonna make another one here anytime soon. But anyway, this requires more. That's strange. That's strange what's happening. No, we should be fine. But I do see we're low on workforce. Okay. Let's add a few more houses over here. And a few more on this side too. We were planning to expand anyway, right? So this is to be expected. Here maybe we do like this and we have space for one of these here and one of these. Okay. So that's done. The market still in range, yes, except for one here, so that's not too bad. And we can do the same on this side. I'm gonna do like this. Okay, so that's done. We still haven't received our iron. We need also a small road here. On this side, that wasn't very smart what I did here, I guess. Can place one and here. Okay, so we have this done. That will give us a bit more workforce. Oh, maybe this was because of the ships, but no, we did lose. Oh, we lost the ship that was from Albion. That's what happened. So I think in Albion, not Albion, sorry, Latium. I keep mixing the names. But we probably have more workforce here than before. Yeah, I think so. Even here, look at this. Yes, I think we have more workforce than we used to have. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just thinking if I should do something with that workforce or not. I think for now we're just gonna keep it like this. I don't think we have started to share any cheese, but we can check. Yeah, this is empty. It just arrived actually. Okay, that's funny. So now it's gonna go back. And at that point, I think we will have some cheese ready to go. So going back to Albion, beer should have started. Let's check that out. Oh, the beer hasn't started yet. What's the problem? We're waiting for the malt, which I can see some over here. So I think it's just a minute. In a minute it will start. Let's see. Here there is some malt. It's being delivered. Oh, she doesn't like beer. Interesting. So now this production is starting. That's gonna be a first beer in a second. We're still in positive for the fire, so that's good. We're great on happiness, and we've now unlocked quite a few new productions. We unlocked productions for ships. So if we actually want to make a ship ourselves, we can. More importantly, we've unlocked the third, goods. Because yeah, this is done. This one is already done. So now indeed we can move here. We never did the reed because remember, reed wasn't giving me any money, but it is giving. Oh no, it is giving money. What am I saying? It is giving income and health. So maybe we will do it, but the problem, it will cost some workforce and we don't have a lot of workforce. So maybe we don't do it. Instead, we check over here. We have the trousers and we have the torques. This is income plus prestige. I actually have quite a lot of income. This is population and income. So maybe we do more this one. Because again, but we don't have the work. We don't have that fertility, unfortunately. The dye, and here we actually have it. So I guess we don't have a choice. We're gonna do this one. This is fire again. So we probably want to put it not in the middle of nowhere, but also not where there's too many buildings. Over here, there's nothing. Okay, so one of these, we probably don't need another charcoal, but I'll check it later on. And then we're gonna need a mine for sure. Let's go. Connect here. Okay, and we will need a warehouse and a couple more smiths. Okay, so let's go. We have now a bit more. Okay, we're in positive. So that's not going to give us a lot, unfortunately, of people, but will give us some money. And then last but not least, we're gonna have either the drinking horns or the ceremonial shields. This is at 200, so we're not that far, but we probably will need another small expansion of this, which will get us to tier 4. Okay, we have received, though, if I'm not mistaken, finally here, yes, received those resources, so that's great. I think we may send that ship back now. To Latium, to my island, done. Okay, so Iron Festival, we should have the resources now. Let's deliver, yes. She should start something. Let's give it a second. Or not, she doesn't want to. But yeah, like, oh, here it is. we need to deliver beer, roasted beef, and sausages. Wow, I don't have any of those things, so that's gonna have to wait a bit. We can't really do that one either. We could do a mission here. This is in Latium, and we definitely still haven't done that with the mean parrot. So if I look here, you know, we're covering my people nicely with this market, but we probably won't be able to add much more. And I guess we can add 2 over here because we also have access to this. We can add there. But that's pretty much, oh, and here, sorry, we can actually add some over here too. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Anyway, there's just one house that's not in range. Everything else is in range, so that's fine. And here, this is basically the same. We're getting to the end. So if we want to have a bigger population, I think we're gonna need another market on this side soon. But maybe we just do this for now, because that's in range. Okay, and if I look at the tavern, we have the tavern on this side. We have a tavern here, so okay, so this is not nicely covered by the tavern. And the tavern is a bit of maintenance, but it does give population and happiness. So I think we're gonna add one. The problem is, if I put it here, it's not in range of all. That's crazy. And it is my first ship full of cheese, or not completely full, but quite a lot. 32 is leaving Albion, so we'll see it in a second when it arrives on the other side. In the meantime, the Emperor is still attacking like crazy, but look at this, there are actually quite a bit of defense here. I don't know how a small island like this can sustain so many troops, but it's, you know, the AIs, they always cheat. It is a pretty big island, don't get me wrong, he has built it very nicely, but still. And in the meantime, I just upgraded a couple more of the houses, and so we've unlocked the final need over here. We can either do drinking horns to get population and happiness, but that requires a tin mine, which we don't have, or we have the ceremonial shield, which requires both of these, the tin ore or the yield crop. So we're gonna need to find a way to get this, right? We can see what we could potentially buy at our enemies over here. So he's not gonna offer us anything, but maybe there we could get something. And no, we actually cannot. So that is bad. We're really gonna need another island, or we're gonna be blocked over here. I did see another ship. Is that a military ship? That doesn't look like a military ship. No, it is not a military ship. Okay, the cheese is almost there. 18 seconds, 15, 10. We're gonna click on Latium, we're gonna see it. Hopefully there is no pirates over there, but remember we also chose a military ship, so even if there's some pirates, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so it's coming. Let me see you in a sec when it arrives and delivers to our city here. It is, that's the cheese. See it delivered, there it is, 30 delivered. Oh, we did a great research too, by the way. This is giving me 50 of free workforce of plebeian, so that is really nice. I see we can do a festival too. Always, I mean, pretty much always good to do them. You know, income and prestige for all of the buildings for a small cost, right? 5,000. Let's definitely do this. Okay, we are, you know, making great positive money now, and more importantly, let's look at our equies there. They should, yeah, it is. Second chevron is done. Thanks to the cheese over here, we are done also with this. Next is gonna be, as I said, toga or the brooches. That requires 300 equies. Now that we have the plus 60 over here, we should actually be able to do this. We continue to upgrade the one as close as possible to, you know, this. So that way we gain access even more. to protection for fire. Okay, are we enough now? It is, we've unlocked both. So the toga, you'll see this does require snail reed, which we don't have over here. It also requires the flax, but we have flax on this island, so we could do if we can get access to this. Wool chest, this is fully in Albion and we haven't unlocked that yet, so we're not gonna be able to get this one. But don't worry, I have a plan. I have a plan which I'll tell you in our next episode. Thank you for watching, smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.